Hello, hello, beautiful souls. Good morning. Happy new moon energy in Virgo. And look at this amazing sunshine that we have here in Vancouver. And so I'm just going for my walk. And I decided to just chat with you and share this awesome energy in Virgo. So, Virgo is about health, our body, our physical dimension. So healing of your mind, body, heart, spirit, and soul. And when we talk about healing, we also connect to Archangel Raphael. So yesterday I was guiding Akashic Record students from the Philippines. I'm so honored to be with them and share these gifts that I have received from Divine Grace. And the topic was about abundance. So, blockages in abundance, there's a lot of layers why we can't create or manifest, attract abundance, because we are in this deep sleep like insomnia actually. We forgot that we as human beings, when we are born, we are here to experience love, abundance, gratefulness, right? Like we have to be grateful for these blessings that we have manifested. Can you imagine? There's a lot of souls that wants to be here on Mother Earth, and we have chosen to incarnate right now at this timeline of the great cataclysms, like all this chaos that are surrounding us. It's actually this, I call it like this entanglement. So we needed to awaken to disentangle our pure soul, our essence, from the mundane things that we co-create in the unconscious mind. So creating this time, the new moon energy is for what do you want to create, your trajectory, your vision. This is the perfect time to really soak it all in. Have an inventory of what you have created, and then focus on those energies so then you can have your full attention that will attract the expansion of that focus, right? So a lot of people are scattered because they get confused, they get attached to the media and all this polarization about vaccine and COVID and all of this are really infection of the soul, infection of your mind, your perception, where you're putting your attention. So I don't watch the news, and I just, once in a while I checked in what's going on because I needed to update myself on what's going on in the mass consciousness. But if you watch it every day and you're tuning into these low vibrations, there's nothing that is helping you. It's really bringing you down, creating a more chaotic, separated perception. Just, it's so destructive. So how can we create abundance in this timeline is about releasing and clearing all your karmic experiences, bondages, attachments. So look at your ancestral line. What are those patterns and beliefs that your parents were teaching you, mentoring you, and the environment where you were born? For example, I'll just talk about my own personal life. I was born in Manila, Gapan, Nueva Ecija in Philippines, and my mother was I was the 10th, so she was having this hardship, right? Working so hard to provide for her family, her children. And, you know, uh, come to think of it, if you have 10 children, how would you be able to provide? So I realized my mother was actually an entrepreneur. She was a chef. She owned a restaurant named Eat in Parañaque, Philippines. And she just created this community, this tribe. Oops, I get excited. you know, I was living in a huge house with 25 brothers and sisters, cousins, and she helped all her nieces and nephews to get job and to support the restaurants. She was very resourceful and creative. So in the midst of poverty, in the surroundings, the environment in the Philippines, there's a lot of poor people. She was able to move ahead and even support her own sisters and nieces and nephews. So in that sense, she instilled in me this resilience, inner strength, courage to move forward, seeing beyond the mundane, having a bigger picture of your life, and really believing and trusting, surrender to the creation, God or universe or the source, to what you want to desire. What is your desires and what makes you happy? So, I'm just literally reminiscing on what created this way of thinking for me, this perception of looking at the higher perspective of life and not being down with these low vibrations and drama, because we can easily get caught in the drama. And so also your thoughts are so powerful. So what are your thoughts, right? Are they vibrating in expansion, openness, higher perspective, or are they contracted, dramatic? All these emotions that are so mundane and very, you think of yourself as small, that will not help you manifest abundance. So, manifestation of abundance starts with your vibration. The vibration of joy, truly connecting to your heart, your openness and trusting, total surrender. There's no expectation to the result of your creation. So I'm very creative. As you know, I do a lot of creativity in the energy field, in the Akashic records. So how I create, it looks like I'm so busy in the world because I have a lot of events, but I'm actually very focused on my creation. When I create, I open my Akashic records and I ask the guidance of the masters of light. So I have this direct connection. It's a relationship with these masters that we want to vibrate in a higher consciousness. So when you're in that space, people just are attracted to you and they invite you, just like West Coast Healing online video series events that's going to happen on September 15. Beautiful Fleur of Vibrant Soul, she just came out of nowhere and invited me, and when that happens, I ask my records, is this going to be for the highest good of all, the highest good of my potential? Is it going to help me expand in my business, in my personal life? So when it's a big yes, then I do it, okay? So we've been creating that for like few months already, and here it is now. It's your opportunity to listen to 8 powerful leaders, healers here in Vancouver. So you see, it was created from the ether, like this invitation. And when you say yes, you commit and like really focus your attention to that project, right? So another circumstance, NCA, Niche Crystal Amazing Jewelry, owned by Ritika and McNish. They're like my spiritual brother and sister. They invited me to do a community event. So I kind of play around with this idea because in the midst of COVID, who wants to do a gathering, right? But I did it last year with Amazing Crystals Jewelry Store. We have this powerful gathering on 888 Lionsgate Way Portal. So then I recognize, why not? Like, we need to create a portal of light and healing for the community. So then all these vendors, these amazing, powerful healers, can be shining their light. So I said yes, and it's happening on October 9 and 10. Powerful Gateway. So that's how I create. And I don't have any doubt when I create. So, you know, a faith is written in the Bible. It's about unwavering doubts, right? Unwavering faith, I mean. There's no doubts when you create. So in that sense, this is a powerful new moon energy in Virgo. And we're asking the Masters of Light to help us release all these tensions, worries, and fear that had been co-created in the mundane, in the mass media, in our consciousness. And it's time to rise up, raise our vibrations, powerful healing, powerful time to create a new template, a rebirth of our own self, our Mother Earth, to support our community, support our tribe. And that way you can be fulfilling your divine purpose, your divine mission. Whatever your mission is, it could be, you know, walking the dog, right? It's just really what makes you happy and what makes you become, you know, light to others, so then we can all co-create this amazing time in our lives. So yummy, yummy, yummy. Happy new moon energy. And I'm going to walk at the beach with my beautiful Victoria. So have a beautiful new moon meditation, reflection tonight, and just really co-create with the universe. Blessings and namaste.